Good day. Welcome to the show of Massive Quality Mathematics. Today I want to take you through the topic called quadratic equations. So the general formula of a quadratic equations, it's represented as a x squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. This is the general formula or the standard form of a quadratic equation. So in quadratic equations, we seek to find what to call roots. We seek to find the roots. The roots are the x values that satisfy this quadratic equation, are the x values that satisfy that quadratic equation. So for an example, the roots or one of roots, yes, let me say one of roots of x squared plus x minus 6 equals to 0 is 2. One of roots or one of the roots of x squared plus x minus 6 is 0. Why? Because if you can verify this, the x value here is 2 because it's the roots. It is the value of x that satisfy this quadratic equation. So since x is 2, we can plug in 2 or substitute 2 where there is x. This will be 2 squared plus 2 minus 6 equals to 0. This is equals to, this will be 4. 2 squared is 4 plus 2 minus 6. This is just 6 minus 6, which is 0. That means that 2 satisfied this quadratic equation. Thus is a root. So it's one of the roots. So I was just giving you an example. So let's there are different methods of finding the values of x of the quadratic equation. So there are three different methods of determining the value of x, or of determining the roots. So let me say of determining the roots of the quadratic equations. So the first, what you have to do first in terms of determining that, you need to write your equation in a quadratic form or in a standard form. Write the given equation. In a standard form. That is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. So you need to write the given equation in a standard form, in a quadratic standard form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. So b, you factorize if the equation is it can be factorized. So you can factorize c if the product of two factors is equal to 0, then equate each factor to 0 For an example, if we have x plus 2 times x plus 3 equals to 0, then you can say x plus 2 is 0 or x plus 3 is 0. It's 0. So let's look for an example. For an example, which is example number 2. Example 2, we have solve for x plus 2 equals to 3 over 2x minus 1. So to do this kind of problem, we need to simplify in order to write in a standard form. So this is how we do it. We will do cross multiplication. This is over 1. If we do cross multiplication, we will have x plus 2, 2x minus 1 equals to 3 times 1, which is just 3. So then what do we do? Because this is not in the standard form, we need to simplify. We need to expand these two factors. X times 2x, this is 2x squared. X times 2x is 2x squared. Then x times minus 1 is minus x, plus 2 times 2x is plus 4x. Then plus 2 times minus 1 is minus 2 equals to 3. This is 2x squared plus, this is just minus x plus 4x is just like 4x minus x, which is 3x minus 2 equals to 3. Then you bring this 3 to the left. This will be 2x squared plus 3x minus 2 minus 3 equals to 0. So this will be 2x squared plus 3x then minus 5 equals to 0. After having this expression 2x squared plus 3x minus 5 equals to 0, you can then factorize. We can have 2x. We can also have x that side. So we can have 5. We can have 1. So this will be 2x squared plus 2x. What should we have? Which one should be negative? The smaller one, which is this one, negative. This should be plus. Because when you verify, we've got 2x squared minus 2x plus 5x minus 5. Where minus 2x plus 5x is just that 3x. This is equals to 0. So then each factor must be equals to 0. 2x plus 5 is equals to 0. Or x minus 1 is equals to 0. It's equals to 0. So therefore 2x is equals to minus 5 or x equals to 1. That means one of the root is x equals to 1 and the other root is you divide by 2 here, both sides. Then you have x equals to negative 5 over 2 or x equals to 1. So these are the roots for this problem. So you can also verify. If you want to verify, then you substitute minus 5 over 2 where there is x. Then you check if the two sides are equal. And you also substitute 1 and also check if the two sides are also equal. And that's how we do this kind of problem. Thank you very much for having me.